John's in Formby. John, what would you like to say?
Yes, I think a lot of the Red Wall situation was to do with keeping Corbyn out.
Do you?
Oh, absolutely, yes. I think in a lot of elections, it's not a question of who's a great candidate. It's a question of who's the lesser of two evils.
And Corbyn's ability to alienate huge swathes of traditionally Labour voting populations was legendary.
Yes. Well, I think there's another factor which isn't discussed enough, but which I know a lot about living in the north.
Yes.
Is the hatred of the political correctness which is forced down people's throats.
Give me your best example, John.
Well, I could give you loads.
Yeah, go on then. Just give me your best. Give me your best.
A school trip
yes.
from a school in Bradford to the Slavery Museum in Liverpool.
Yes.
And the white pupils who wanted to go were not allowed to go.
See, I'm 99% certain that's not true.
Well, I'm afraid you let your bigotry get the better of you.
No, 99%.
I've spoken to several of these pupils.
Okay. What was the school called?
I can name it.
Yes, go on.
Yeah, it was Buttershaw, and the headmistress was Mrs. Hedge.
And you voted in the general election because of a school trip from a school in Bradford?
In part, yes.
Okay. Should we say that again out loud? You cast your vote in the general election because of a story about a school trip from a school in Bradford.
There are many others.
Which politician do you think was most responsible for that?
To ban bacon from a multicultural day centre.
Yes, and well, I suppose I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and genuinely believe that a plan to ban bacon from a multicultural day centre that you don't attend influenced your voting decisions.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, no, I mean, clearly. Just tell me why.
Why? I mean, because I don't like it.
No, but if you went there, and we're talking about tyranny in the context of bacon now, John, so I'll just give you a moment to reflect upon the ridiculousness of that. But if you went to the day centre and you were being deprived of bacon, I could almost understand how that might influence your choice of MP in a general election. But you don't go to the day centre. Did you even live in the relevant constituency?
No.
So they stopped serving bacon in a day centre you never visit, in a constituency you don't live in, and that influenced your choice of MP in a general election.
I am my brother's keeper, and I don't approve.
Well, I'm not interested in your brother. I'm interested in you.
Rotherham and 100 other places either.
And which national MPs bear responsibility for that?
They all do.
All of them. So Conservative, Labour, Liberal, Democrat, all of them.
All those who knew it was going on and did nothing about it.
Well, that's libelous, isn't it? Because that would entail actual conscious knowledge of something and looking the other way. So everything you've said, in answer to the question of why did people vote for Boris Johnson, falls apart at that little point where I say the words Boris Johnson.
No, it doesn't.
It does. So you voted for Boris Johnson because they stopped serving bacon in a community centre you've never visited in a constituency you don't live in?
Well, an area which someone said on the media that you should visit and live in and find out how things really are, because in your London bubble you haven't a clue.
But mate, you don't live in the constituency. You're in a bacon bubble. You're in a bacon bubble. And for the record, John, for the record, mate, I was born in Doncaster.
Here's another one. Use of the public library.
Yes.
At Farsley, it has a toilet.
Yes.
If you are a man and want to use the toilet, you are made to feel very, very uncomfortable, where women are let in without let or hindrance.
Right. How do they make you?
It's all part of the rotten culture that is imposed upon us.
How do they make you feel How do they make you feel uncomfortable when you go to the lavatory? How do they make you feel uncomfortable?
And you
John, please.
Don't understand how wrong it is and how hated it is.
John, I understand perfectly.
Look at these stories and find out that a lot of them are true.
John, I've written a book about these stories, but I'm more interested in what makes you feel uncomfortable at the lavatory in Farsley Library.
Well, if I read the literature of the Farsley Library...
please don't tell me you haven't. You've been to the lavatory in Farsley Library.
There is an accessible toilet.
You've been there, though.
And when I go to use it...
Yes.
I am told it is only for emergencies.
Yes.
But they'll let me use it just as a one-off. And then a woman comes up 20 minutes later, can I use the toilet?
Yes.
Because you can, love.
So your choice of political party in the last general election is influenced by the accessibility of the lavatory in Farsley Library, the availability of bacon, the availability of bacon in a community centre you've never visited, and an almost certainly apocryphal story about a school trip from a school in Bradford that you neither attend nor live in the relevant constituency. Have I got that right?
Listen,
I have. It's 10:30. Holly Harris is here with the headlines.